So we're gonna go ahead and get started. My name is Dominique Barbie, and I'll be presenting to you tonight. I'm going to be presenting some information that is you'll actually be knowing before the masses. First off, I want to say that, and you are at the right place at the right time. There is something that's going on, and it's very, very, very powerful. I actually was been making money online for over 11 years, and I used to work at McDonald's making $7 an hour. If you don't know who I am or you've never seen me online, and I really, really believe that you can make money online. And I saw people making upwards of $30,000 plus per month. And I was like, is that real? But I struggled really, really bad. I would join programs and I would just try. Maybe I'll make a few posts or do this or do that, tell a few people. And you can, sometimes when you're getting started, you just don't know what to do. And after 2.5 years of struggling, I finally figured out I got with the right people. And I will say this, once you get around the right people and you start changing your mindset, start changing your environment, the world will literally open up for you. I went from thinking, life was just throwing things at me. I thought life was, honestly, for a second, I thought like life was fighting me until I realized, nope, it's not fighting me. It's we have the power to control our circumstances. And that is a big part of the mission, to let people know that you are in control of your circumstance. No one has control over your life but you. All right. And when you can change your mind, you can change your life. When you change your action, you change your life. When you change your environment, you change your life. That is what I learned. And I was able to become the first millionaire in my family. And I have a huge family. And that was because of a company called Tradera. And Tradera, it was a forex company. It had just launched, and I basically had a strategy of building 3x3 when I first came in. And I believe that if you help people get what they want, you will get what you want. If you have the idea of giving, if you have the idea of helping people, you can really, really have a successful life. Okay, so let me just find this. Let me just look at this right here. I found this old payment. I got a bunch of these. First off, let me see. I'm gonna show you this. So you can see right here. This is in 2020 when I was in that company, Shadera. It says amount $50,000. This is a payment to the e-wallet. This was a weekly payments that I was receiving, and the current balance in that e-wallet that I could withdraw at any time was almost $70,000. I was like, I gotta go and find this proof right here. Here's some more 49,000. Look, that 50K every week was coming into my account. Ain't that crazy? I just want to show you this to inspire you and let you know that anything is possible for those that believe. All right. And this system that I'm going to show you tonight has the compensation plan, and it has the strategy, right, with this team that we're going to use to help the masses. All right, let me show you how it works. Tradera no longer exists. It went out of business, not because of anything besides the owners just deciding they just wanted to go live their lives, honestly. They made so much money. People made so much money and changed their lives forever. We had over 10,000 people having success. So as you can see, it's 2025 now. Okay, so from 2020 to 2021, our team was really rocking it out. So this is a special time for you to come into a system where they actually develop the same compensation plan, right? But it's different because it has cryptocurrency, right? And you are able to make commissions in a powerful way. So let me just share my screen, show you how that works. It's like type of 777 if that's amazing to you to see $50,000 right in front of your face. I just want to show you that it's real, honey. And it can be yours if you believe. I was making $7 an hour, people. All right, let me just pull up my screen. Let's see right here. Okay, so what we're going to do, we have a waiting list for this system. It's going to be a lot of people coming into the system, number one. It is the TBR Prosperity Magnet System, or you can call it Prosperity for short. It's helping members earn an extra $500 to $250,000 per month. We're helping you basically replace your 9 to 5 or just have an extra side income, because not everybody want to quit their job. Some people do, some people don't. Some people love their job. You could create a side income. Yes, I hit 50K per month in about 7 months. I'm sorry, 50K per week. Let me get it right. Let's just rewind. 50K a week, 200K per month in 7 months, right? But we had so many people making 100K, $500 a month, $10,000 a month. That was like a normal thing. It was like as if money problems didn't exist anymore when people was joining our team. So the power of Bitcoin, the power of crypto. So you're going to be able to get USDT, and then you can transfer that into Bitcoin and other cryptos as well. The point of what I'm saying is you want to have some type of crypto portfolio, and this system is going to pay you out of crypto. Okay. So I was able to make $2 million in that time frame. If they would have still existed, I would have hit $1 million a month. And it's not just about me, but it's about all of those people making so much money. You have a chance to get in at the beginning of something like that. And this is why you want to be in at the beginning, okay? It is not by mistake. It's not by chance where when I hit my first $10,000 per month, I was able to get in a good position. I got in when it first started within the first when it launched, right? Just like you're here now, right? Anybody who gets in within the first 4 months, to be honest, they're gonna be set. You have the ability to get a piece of the market share. Everybody is going to find out about this. I'm telling you that right now. Just because of the simplicity of it and how easy it is to make $500 a month, which can help people change their life. When you get in at something early, the name of the game is whoever tells the person first, that is the person is who is more likely to make the most money. You're going to see people in your family. You're going to see people on your Facebook page. You're going to see people at their grocery store talking about this company and how much they're making or telling you about it. Okay? That's why it's important to get in and at least let people know that you're in. Okay? So with the compensation plan, it's basically 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. So you can have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 personals, but you only need 3 people throughout the entire compensation plan to make anywhere from $500 a month to 250K per month. So 3 people is free. 125 $125 a week is 442, meaning you have 10 people, meaning your 3 go get 3, and now boom, you're at what, $500 a month. Boom. 25 people is $1,000 a month. If you think about it, in this type of industry of making money, you can be in drop shipping, you can be in any company. Just think about it. How many people does it take for you to make $1,000 a month in the business that you're in right now? Okay. And guess what? This is why it went so viral. This is why. Because it's only $150. That's right. At $150 today is like $75 or $50. When I was in Shadera, the price point was $100 plus like $15 for affiliate or something like that fee, $115. Now it's 5 years later. That's about the same thing. That is why it changed the game. Okay, to the point where other companies who had higher price points was trying to buy our team. They were literally trying to buy our team, y'all. Okay. So boss director is $2,000 a month, $500 a week, 30, 30, 15. All you have to do is share this with 3 people, help them get 3 people, and then duplicate that, and you will hit all these ranks. The powerful part that we're doing is we're stacking 5,000 people. It's actually going to be like way more than that. I'll tell you that right now. We're going to only use our link 3 times. You're going to help your organization, right? And you're going to basically look in your organization to see who needs help from left to right. When you have 3 people, it's a free monthly. So the first step is this. This is how easy it is to make money. If you don't understand anything that I said, number one is this. Help 3 people who have $150, okay, and want to make $10,000 to $250,000 a month, $500 to $250,000 a month. I know everybody on here knows people who has rent, who got bills, student loans, things to pay, right? If you know 3 people, even if you don't know 3 people, it doesn't matter. People will join this if they know about it. There's millions of people right now praying for an opportunity. Okay? So 3 people out of 10 billion people, or however many people it is on this earth, 3 people who want to make money, and that's all you need. Now, what you're gonna do is they do the same thing. Once you get 3 people and they get 3 people, guess what? You already at $500 a month. Okay? Even if you go literally just copy and paste a script that we give and you send that out to 10 people a day and you expose 120 people, 10 people a day for 12 days, right? 5 minutes of work. I'm telling you, by the law of average, there's a law called the law of numbers. Okay, this law states that you can take anything, any type of thing you want to do this law with. A law means it works for everybody. What this law of numbers says, if you show this to enough people, you will have your three. Okay, that's it. If you can get them on a Zoom, if you can show them a video, a replay, right? We're doing these calls. We're literally going on a 90-day run. I'm going on a way longer run. I'm doing a 6-month straight ball out run, right? Helping everybody. We're gonna have Zooms every week, right? We're gonna have trainings every week. By the time you get done with this team, you're going to be a completely different person. You're going to grow in personal development. You're going to grow in every way, right? The law of numbers states that if you show anything to enough people, you will have a certain amount of people. This is like, I used to do door knocking. I quit door knocking though, right? And I think it was, we were selling ATT or something. I forget what it was. They had knives, spoons. I did all types of stuff. And they were knocking on the doors and those people's making sales. They got no, 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 no. But then they got yes, 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 yes. And I'm like, oh shoot. And then I got into insurance where I used to go into people's houses back in the day, right? And I was like, wow, if it's a law of averages, right? That's why with this system, because we're helping everyone needs to commit to three. You commit to three and we can commit to you, which means that you are dedicated to showing this to enough people until you get your three, right? We will have an AI marketing system. This is the kicker. We got a marketing system. This system is going to help people get 3 to 20 signups and the training that help people reach 5,000 to 200K per month. We didn't have no AI system. We didn't have no marketing. We didn't have none of that when we were entered there. All we had was a Forex education and a compensation plan. That was it, right? So what you want to do is get on the waiting list so that you could be a part of the top group, right? And these are some of the results. Look at this. This was my banner that I got done when I hit 200K per month. Selena hit 100K per month. Tiffany hit 50K a month. Oscar hit 50K per month, right? And then we just use the law of numbers, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay? And honestly, if you make money online in any type of way, you will see how simple this is and why it's going to go viral. Because once it's already with the list that we have, right? It's already people going to be making money already out the gate. Okay. So, like I said, 3 people is free. Once you have 4 people in your first leg, 4 people in your second leg, and 2 people in your third leg, once you get 3 people, that creates the first person is your first leg, the second person is your second leg, and the third person is your third leg. That's what that means. That means that anybody who comes in under your first person and down, they people. If you put people under anybody over there, that's your first leg. So that means one person can come in and get to 10,000 a month, and your leg is gone. Right? That's crazy. That's what was happening to people. Because you don't know who people know. You could have 3 people and one of them knows a celebrity. That was happening all the time. The second leg is basically the second person you bring in because you're going to be able to place the person in first, second, third leg. These are the most powerful spots. And the second person you put in, and their people, and their people, and their people, right? When they get three, that counts towards your numbers, your second leg number. This is what the slash is for. The third leg is your third leg. The third person on down, their people, and their people, and their people. And anybody you put under them is called your first, second, and third leg. So it's only 4. That means you and 4 people in your first leg, you and 4 people in your second leg, and you and 2 in your third leg. The same equivalent math is 3 who get 3. Okay. And that's $500 a month. That is 2 steps to $6,000 in your pocket extra per year. Okay. Now, $1,000 a month is only 25 people. I remember when I first saw these numbers and I was just like, are you serious right now? Because I did so many programs where you needed at least 50 people, 100 people to make $1,000 a month. That's $12,000 a year added to your income. All right. You do the work once and it pays you over and over and over. Right. Now we got 30, 30, 15, meaning that first leg, you could have somebody literally come in your first leg. It could be from spillover. It could be from you. It could be from anybody. Right. And they have 30 people on their team, meaning they got to this rank right here. Guess what? that leg is done. You have another person in your second leg making $1,000 a month, done. Another person in your third leg, they're making $1,000 a month too. Now you at $2,000 a month, right? The next one, 5,000 a month. All you're doing is literally helping people get to the next rank. 333. And that starts with three. And you're gonna attract who you are, right? You're not gonna you don't attract what you want, you attract who you are. So that's why I tell people it's a strategic thing to say everyone commits to three, because you can, if you commit to three, you will attract other people who will commit to three. Does that make sense? By the law of attraction, it states like attracts like. So if you are serious and you can commit to three, then what happens is you're going to attract people who get three people. If you're the type of person who are serious and you want to help people, you're going to attract people who want to help people. If you're the type of person who is not a helper, you're going to attract people who are not helpers. It is what it is, right? So you want to be that person of value. You want to be that person who is just give it a 90-day run. I'm telling you, this is something that you can literally decide to make a goal of $10,000 a month and actually hit it. Okay. 10,000 a month, that's $2,500 a week. That's lovely, right? And that's us helping you. That's people above, below, side. That's everybody, because this group is going in the system first. And then we got $20,000 a month, right? $5,000 a week is lovely. Type of, ooh, look, we're going to go to the next rank. 50K per month, 12,500 a week. I remember when I hit this rank, I was like, what? That's crazy. And the thing is, this was my main goal. I didn't care. I did not care what nobody said. I didn't care if anybody was like, you're not going to hit that. I'm not joining you. I could give two cares what anybody said. It was me and a burning desire. All right. If you are the type of person who has a burning desire, when you have a goal and you have a system, that is the magic trick. Okay. When you have a goal, everybody has goals, right? Well, not everybody, but usually most people have goals. But the thing is, how do you hit your goal? You need a system. What are the daily things to do to actually hit that goal? Right? Just like losing weight, right? You want to lose 20 pounds, you have a goal to lose 20 pounds, and then you know you got to do some type of activity, right? You know you got to probably cut out some sugar and fast food. Everybody know that, but they don't want to do it, right? But sometimes they do. It is what it is. It depends on what is your burning desire. When it comes to making this money, I'm gonna explain something to you. We already have the training, the blueprints, and the marketing systems for you to hit it. All you need to do is bring yourself in a burning desire, and you can hit these goals. Okay? And we're gonna give you the daily action steps to do, and you will succeed. Okay? You will do it. You can do it. 250K per month. These are like real numbers. Like I remember looking at these type of numbers, and I was like, can people really make that? Right? Is that real? Now, I understand people have been through things and maybe they've never seen this type of money, but none of that matters. What matters is what you do today. Leave the past in the past. Forgive who you got to forgive. I don't care what it is. When it comes to making money, let me explain something to you. Money likes energy. Okay. Money is attracted to people who have a wealth consciousness. So you must have a wealth mouth, a wealth brain, a wealth mindset, and a wealth consciousness. Think wealthy thoughts. Okay. And when you do that, you can have this money. So business, we're transitioning people from employees to business owners, self-employed to investors. The crazy part is I remember when I was in my 20s and I was sitting, my gas tank got cut off and I was crying because I was like, dang, I couldn't pay it and my husband couldn't pay it. We were a struggling couple, really, really bad. We were living in an apartment and my brother was staying with us to help us pay rent. And I remember the microwave was on the floor. I remember, having to take the bed out because we had bed bugs. I remember being 8 months pregnant, sleeping on a bean bag. Where do they do that at? Okay, 8 months, big, pregnant as heck, and we didn't have the money to get a bed. Okay, and that's when I remember I was sitting on that bean bag and I was like, wow. I was talking to God and I was like, God, you made poor people and you made wealthy people. Is that how it go? I didn't have no personal development. I just was a regular woman. I came from the hood and I'm just like, I see all these people struggling and I'm just like, did you make wealthy people and poor people and wealthy people? I'm like, you know what? I was just hoping for a blessing. I was hoping people around me would change. I was hoping I could change. I was hoping to do this and I was hoping to make money. I was just trying or thinking I was trying, not knowing what to do. I just was like, dude, you know how you throw your hands up? And I was like, you know what, God? I'm gonna love you anyway. I'm gonna be grateful for this bed. I mean, I'm gonna be grateful for the couch because the bed, I didn't even have the bed, y'all. Okay. And I said, I have a home. I have a couch. I got somewhere to live. I got my kids, I got my husband, I got I have something. So I'm just gonna be grateful. And maybe I just wasn't meant to be wealthy. And when I said that, I remember burning tears coming from my eyes because it was almost I was grateful to God and I said I was gonna love God anyway, no matter what, even if whatever happened. I just decided to be grateful. But I still, in my heart, it almost broke my heart because I was like, I know good and well I'm supposed to be wealthy, and it hurt my heart. I'm just like, it's almost like I was lying to myself. And when it came to the wealthy part, because I knew that I'm supposed to be wealthy. And I remember after that happened, I just said, I'm just going to be grateful anyway. I remember checking my phone and my tax refund had came in my account and we was able to get a bed. It had deposited in my account after being grateful. And that's when I was like, I'm going to change. And I was woken up out of my sleep and it was a big roar. Okay. This happened over a series of time. And it was a big roar. And I'll never forget. And it was like, get up. I like literally like, you know how those zombies in those movies, or they come out, they cough and they come straight up. I got up like that. And I heard a voice. I knew it was the voice of God. And he said, get up and go help my people. And I ran because I was like, oh, that was like a thundering voice. And I ran behind my computer and I said, I'm not getting from behind this computer until I learn how to do this. I said, I don't care, you know? And so, long story short, I hit 10K per month. And then I hit this company. The Tradera company came right at the right time when I had like $200 to my name, maybe. And it was just crazy. So if you in a situation where you need to make money, literally just come with your heart, come with your soul, come with your body, and get in the system and follow the system. If you do that, you will have money. You ain't gonna never have to worry about money again. And so we also got the AI Auto Builder, which is a 24/7 employee. It's an extra $50 a month. Everything with the prosperity, right? It's $150 a month. This is an optional marketing system that we're getting professionally developed for this team. Okay. You're going to be able to have an AI that calls your people for you, talk to your people, close the people, and you can add other programs to it as well. This is usually cost over $200 a month. There's definitely AIs out there and all that, but you want the AI that's gonna work for you. Okay, you want the AI that is already programmed, it's simple, it's non-techy, right? It's gonna be very simple and it's gonna do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and it's gonna be very powerful. So the product is actually Forex education. Remember with Tradera, it was only Forex education. That was it. Literally just this right here. And we paid money for it, $100 a month. This is $150 now, but you get the Forex education, cryptocurrency education, binary option. These are all financial education where you can actually make money from just the product. If you want to come in and you don't want to be a part of the team build, you can just come in and learn from this and make money from learning from these tools. Okay, the business building tools, Manifest Anything Fast Course, AI Masterclass, and the Power Builder Rotator. Being a part of this, you're paying. Okay, part of that is paying to be a part of the rotator. Rotators are not free. To come in the system and have people putting people under you, go try that in another program and say, hey, I want to come in, I want you to make a rotator for me, and I want you to put people under me. They're gonna look at you like, what? 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 That's how they gonna look. But with this system, you're gonna have the AI masterclass and all these things right here. Got marketing, business, social media, e-commerce. I highly recommend that anybody doing any type of online thing, if you're in any program, you should learn marketing. Okay, that's how you make the money online. You learn how to market. All right, it's a skill set. Just like Forex is a skill set and people make money, marketing is a skill set, and that's what you want to learn how to do. Business, social media, e-commerce, drop shipping, and personal development. And the thing is, the most important part is you. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with yourself? How are you going to grow? And when I was in that company, I grew into a whole powerful woman. Okay, if you're a man on here, you with this system and being around us and the people and the leaders, you're gonna grow. I know you are already amazing, all of you on here, right? But you're gonna grow into the true person that you're meant to become. Because let's be honest, when you have more money, Are you more happier? Type in the chat if you're more happier when you got more money. Okay, be honest. Are you more happier when you got more money, or are you happier when things is low? You probably snapping on people, snappy, mad, like sad, don't even know what's wrong with you, depressed. Some people depressed. I'm really big on mental health. I do not play when it comes to mental health because I was so broke that I fell into a deep depression. And if you're on here, we're gonna get you some money, and you're gonna get yourself some money. And you're gonna look to your left, you're gonna look to your right, and you're gonna say, I'm coming to save myself. Okay? When you can take responsibility for your life, you can then take responsibility of your bank account. And that's where personal development comes in, where you can grow yourself. It's worth more than gold. All of this is great, but the person that you become when you do this, and the person that you see yourself helping other people become because you opened your mouth. This is not a recruiting thing. This is not a sales thing. This is not a pitch. This is not none of that to me. It is, I'm helping you solve a problem. Whoever invited you is helping you solve a problem. And when you open your mouth and tell people about this, I'm telling you, you're helping bless them far greater than you probably can imagine. So I don't even call it recruiting. I call it blessing the people who are willing to be blessed. That's what we're doing right now. On top of that, if that is not enough, on this team, we have the cheat code to helping people get no credit check funding. Okay, Sezzle.com, Klarna.com, Empower. Right now, maybe we can help you find some money. If you go to, it's Friday, everybody should. I know some of y'all got paid, right? So Empower, if you go to this app right now, it looks just like this. All you gotta do is go to your app store. If you're watching a recording, people watching a recording or whatever, go to your app store right now, go to Empower and sign up. And you're gonna be instantly able to see, all you gotta do is connect your bank account. It's super legit, no credit check. Connect your bank account and you'll be able to probably get $100, $200, $300, $400, $500 right on the spot. And you won't have to pay it for like 2 weeks. It's called a cash advance. It's instant cash advance with this app right here, okay? Klarna, same thing. It's different from this one. This one gives you right to your bank account. These other ones, they'll give you a card, or you'll be able to use the money on a store. With Klarna, I've seen people get $3,000 to $7,000 on Klarna. If you download this app, it's called Klarna. Create an account and click. You're gonna be able to see it. You're gonna be able to click the button and see your buying power instantly within 1 to 2 minutes. You're gonna be able to see that. Sezzle.com. Sezzle, you'll be able, the same thing. All of these work the same. Zip.com or from, all you got to do, okay, go to these apps, go to these websites, create a free account for all of them. You probably have so I know it's people in here with $1,000 just sitting there, don't even know it. Okay, $2,000, $5,000. Some of you got $7,000 just sitting here and have no idea, which is crazy to me. And what does that mean? Okay, we have ways where you can extract this money. Okay, it's a bonus for being on this team. We were doing a multiple income stream. We have a multiple income stream community. Okay, me and Kim, we were doing that, and a bunch of people on here, and some people all over the world. We were showing people how to create a multiple income streams, right? And we're bringing that training on how to extract this money off of here, and you can pay your membership with it. You can also get the money off of here. Maybe you have, let's just say, for example, you got $800 on Sezzle, right? You can actually use that money to pay it forward for people, right? Pay it forward means pay for their membership, okay? And or pay for a half of it. Do a promo. When I was in Tradera, when I was going from $100,000 a month to $200K per month, I took some of my money and I did a crazy promo, right? We did like half off or $25 off or something like that, and knocked that out in like 2-3 weeks or something like that. And once I decided to do it, so this is all you got to do is make a decision. These are the steps. Make a decision. Okay, decide what your goal is. Okay, then you're going to select an end scene within your mind that is an example of what would happen if you reach your goal. So for example, you want to hit 10K per month, you want to imagine yourself making $10,000 per month and people congratulating you. If you watch the training, you know we created flyers for ourselves and we put them on our screen savers of the ranks already there. When I hit 100K per month, as soon as I joined, I had 100K per month on my phone the whole time until I hit it. And then once I hit it, I changed it to the next one. Okay, because what you see on a daily basis, you're creating. What you're saying on a daily basis, you're creating. I'm not gonna go too deep into that. So after that, with these apps, it's crazy because once you learn how to do these apps, I say it on every call. I'm gonna keep on saying I am a Klarna, Affirm, and funding money app millionaire, and so can you be too. Okay, I'm speaking that into existence now. It's coming. We just learned how to master these. It's crazy how much money you can make. I made a post of who had just with Affirm. I started with Affirm and Klarna, learning about that. I didn't know too much, right? And I made a post. I said, if you have Klarna and you want to make a lot of money, hit this post. It was like 500 people responding to the post. I was like, dang, people got Klarna like that. People got Affirm. And then it's people who don't even know they have this, right? It is thousands of people walking around, okay, who have these apps and just got money. And we gonna show them how to flip it with this. We're gonna show them how to flip it with the apps. We're gonna show them how to flip it with piffing, right? And we're gonna literally do calls where we're showing people how to find money. We did calls for weeks just showing people how to find money with these apps. And they were finding money and we were showing them how to use it for the systems. And that's what we're gonna do for this. And you're gonna have so many people. This part plus the AI, plus the rotator, plus the positioning where we're going in first, plus the compensation plan alone, everybody got money. Everybody's paid. Okay. All you gotta do is go find $150 or take it out your bank account, go get crypto. We using USDT ERC20 on, you can get it on Exodus wallet. You can actually download Exodus wallet, EXODUS, buy the coin right on there. It's called USDT ERC20, right? And get the coin ready and just make a decision to do it. And also fill out the waiting list. Fill out the waiting list so you get on. And then we're next week. Me and Kim are actually going to be in California together. Woo, 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 woo. If you know Kimberly Crawford, call her Kim Dollar. We're actually going to California on Monday and Tuesday. So I will see if we can do a Zoom. Well, actually we'll be gone all day. No, it won't be no Zoom on Monday because we'll be literally that whole day is full of things that we got to do. We're gonna be surrounded by 7 and 8 figure earners, y'all. Literally like 13 of them or more. I don't even know. It'll probably be more. I'm talking about monsters in the industry. We're gonna be with them, and then we're also going to, and then we leave on Tuesday. But that's just tell you, like, when you in the right place and right time, that's gonna happen to y'all. I want y'all to be around these areas. You're gonna be put in places. Your gift will make room for you. If you don't hear, you got a gift. Kimberly, did you have anything you want to say? Because y'all didn't know this, but we actually gonna be together Monday and Tuesday. So we might not have no call Monday. I know it's no call Monday. Tuesday. Um. Tuesday we'll just be getting home, so probably Wednesday we'll be back because just so we can sit down somewhere. Is Kim on? Oh, I
Yeah, I'm
think she.
here. I'm here.
Oh
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
want
Kim.
I didn't
Yeah,
want to interrupt
the
you as you
cat's
were
out the
speaking.
bag. No.
Yeah. No, it's okay. We got to do it live together though. No, this will be the first time me and Dominique actually meet in person. So I'm super excited. And then just to be
Mhm.
around all these my God, other huge earners is going to be so overwhelming. But I'm just excited for us, for the team, everyone on this call. Guys, let me tell you, you know the story. Dominique came to me, I slept on it. This time I said, you know what? I am not going to do that. I am in position. I am excited. I'm just excited for everyone here because we're in such a blessed opportunity to really change our lives. So the next 90 days is going to literally be crazy. So I'm just happy to be here.
Yes, me too, me too, me too. It's gonna be just full of excitement, full of
Yes.
happiness for y'all. Everybody, make sure y'all get uh, your daughter lives in Fort Worth, Texas. Okay, all right. Do we pay the USDT only? What about withdrawing? Okay, USDT will be, yeah, you'll be able to withdraw USDT. There was some confusion with them. Okay, yeah. Do we pay? Okay, you pay with USDT and you'll be withdrawing with USDT. Okay, I think they're gonna actually have 3 coins: USDT ERC20 to pay in, USDT BNB Smart Chain to pay in, and USDT BNB. Did I say that? TRC20 Tron. If that's confusing, we'll make sure we help you. Don't worry about if you don't know how to get crypto or anything like that. We're gonna make sure everybody getting in the system. We're gonna help you get in. Or you can also give your sponsor the money. Okay. to pay for you. And once we start, there's also going to be an e-wallet in the system where you can transfer money to people in your downline, and they can you know, help you. You can help them get in if they don't know how to do crypto. It's going to be really helpful for people who are not familiar with crypto. We got everybody covered. And then before we go into the system, we're going to be helping everyone get set up. If you need help, don't worry, you will not get left behind. All right. If you're in the chats, just you're good, because that's where we're going to be updating the people. Once those chats max out, those chats will turn into like a training chat. So we make sure everybody's set up properly, because we do have a step-by-step formula for you to have success. We have a formula for you to have success even if there was no rotator. So that's how powerful this is. So where everybody can have a lot of success. The launch is gonna be sometime. Well, okay, so let me tell you, this is what's happening. Okay, so right now they have test accounts that they've been testing the system with. It works perfectly. They are adding the 3 different coins. I found out for people to pay in. Okay, USDT, ERC, the coins I just said. And they're also had the test accounts where when they do programming like this, they have to do test accounts to make sure everything gets paid. So, you know, like when people have 10 people, they got the 500 a month, blah, blah, blah. It's test accounts right there. They have to clear the test accounts. And they also they are adding a top-up wallet where, because it's a monthly fee, they want to make it so where people can upload their money for their monthly in a separate wallet, and then the system will automatically deduct it if they need to deduct the monthly fee, so you don't never lapse, so you don't lose your spot. You don't want to lose your spot. So they're making a way for that to be automated, and then also let me see what else. Just those few things, but other than that, I know, right? Ain't that crazy? Ooh, they are definitely snapping on this system. I will say that. I'm like, ooh. And so it'll be automated for the paying in, simple. I did do a test putting money into the system, right? And it approved it in like 2 to 4 minutes, like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, maybe. Right. And then yeah, everything is working how it's supposed to be. I was actually able to test placements of people. Like those are like a few last things, you know what I mean? So that can take anywhere. I mean, you know, that's why I've been saying they're doing the last few things. You want to make sure that those things get done. So that's what's happening. So hopefully next week sometime. It's super close. Like it works. Everything works. They just making sure the last few things are good. That's what's happening. So I'm just telling y'all that right now. That's what I've seen so far. Yeah, it's gonna explode, and also it's gonna be like 5,000 of us like so fast. I'm noticing that right now. There are huge leaders that are gonna be coming in as well as we go, and as you guys make money. It's just the payment proof are gonna go crazy, and I'm just super excited. So thank you all for coming. Make sure you fill out the form on the waiting list. Does anybody not have the waiting list? Does anybody need a copy of the waiting list or anything like that before we hop off? I know it's Friday, so that's really good news. So you're gonna know. I'm just saying, you got money coming in pretty quickly. It's around the corner. So get back with the person who invited you. Make sure you get the waiting list. Let me see if I posted it here. So just to make sure everybody have it. Okay, the correct one. Um, okay. Is this it? Oh yeah, I put it right here. Got that right. Copy. Okay. Ooh, that check. That's crazy though. Ooh, so before I get off, let me show y'all one more time. For the people who missed it, Tradera e-wallet payment. I'm about to show y'all some payments that was coming in like crazy. All right. All right. You see all these received funds? Let me move this. You see all these received funds notification, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 25,000 when I was at 100K, 25,000, 12,500, 25,000, 25,000, 25,000, 12,500, 12,500. Look at that. You see that? Crazy. Over and over and over. Just imagine that. I want you to see this in your mind. Remember when I say select the end scene? You want to see receive fund notifications like this? Come on now. That's crazy. 12, 12, 12, 25, 50. Ooh, that's like $400,000 right here. Okay, let me just open them up for y'all so y'all can see. 50,000, 59 real. Look at that. Ooh, we $82,000 right there in a week. Oh my gosh. Hallelujah. I'm just giving y'all something to look forward to because I just yeah, it's real. It's real, it's real, it's real, it's real. If I could do it for making McDonald's making $7 an hour, for me to make that much money, I had to help a lot of people. Just so you know. We had to have something that works. For all those people to be making money, something had to work. Okay. It wasn't by mistake, it was by strategy. So y'all gonna get all of that. All of that. So fill out that form, get back with the person who invited you, and I'll see you all in the inside. Have a great day. Yes. Mock up deposit. Okay, there you go, Wendy. Bye. Bye, everybody. Yep. Thank you.